arrest while riding through Colbert, Georgia. Arrested for this crime were 4 Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. 2 Klansmen were tried and acquitted. In a few short months, 5 murders, 13 alleged members of the Ku Klux Klan said to be involved in the killings.
When such an order as this moves in and takes over the police power, you are completely at their mercy. And their atrocities and their violence can be visited on anybody that disagrees with them in any given situation.
What started as a joke 100 years ago, when a group of men donned bedsheets for a romp, has over the years attracted to it persons charged with acts of harassment, intimidation, and violence throughout the South. Even though the nation has been outraged for many years, the Ku Klux Klan persists with its bizarre ritual and trappings. But 100 years is a long time for a joke.
CBS Reports presents the Ku Klux Klan, the Invisible Empire. Here is CBS News correspondent Charles Goroff.
Good evening. The Ku Klux Klan is a secret organization which for 100 years has been allowed to exist in this country. Virtually every president of the United States in the past century has said the Klan has little regard for constituted authority. President Johnson, following the murder of Mrs. Liuzzo in Alabama, defined the Ku Klux Klan as a hooded society of bigots and warned Klansmen to get out of the Klan and return to a decent society before it is too late. After the president's warning, the House Un-American Activities Committee started a full-scale investigation of the Klan, and open hearings are scheduled for next month. The hearings will present witnesses, not only Klansmen, but also victims of Klan activity. However, the committee will not attempt to show the Klan in action. For the next hour, we will take a close look at the Ku Klux Klan from the inside out, examine its leadership, its ritual, its secret initiation, its record of violence. By 1925, the Ku Klux Klan was big business. Almost 6 million Americans now belonged to the Klan, and the organization was grossing $75 million a year. Some 40,000 Klansmen and Klanswomen crowded into Washington on August 8, 1925, to parade down Pennsylvania Avenue. To help the Klan coffers, a flag was used to catch money thrown in by spectators.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
Two, three, four, five. We live.
All the way.
Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics. We're going to deep detail dive.
Deep.
In the politics from a hood point of view.
Right on.
I'm Rabbit Jones.
I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother.
And this is HVP. You know?
Yeah.
Now, as usual, politics is rolling. You know what I'm saying, Dad? Hold up.
I think you got something. Yeah. There we go.
Politics rolling on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying, Dad? Now, there's a few things we're going to get into tonight, right? First of all, we're going to update Haiti for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all
talk about them.
Peep into what's going on with Haiti right now. We're going to always make sure y'all up the ski with that. You know what I'm saying, Dad? We'll touch on Hunter Biden on his indictment. You know what I'm saying, Dad? We're going to touch on the Republican race. We got the what's that? The debate's coming up. So
Yeah, something like that.
it's a lot to get into. You know what I'm saying? What's been going on with your player?
Shit, and more of it.
Is it a lot of shit?
Oh, there's always a lot of shit every day. You just can't escape it, you know. But
Is it a lot of shit?
that's life, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, life brings you shit, you gotta make something of it.
ASAP at that.
That's where I feel.
With a funky smell.
Yeah, try not to.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Facebook group, Twitter, wherever you getting this content at, we appreciate you a whole lot. Subscribe, follow us, chime in, and at any time you disagree with any goddamn thing we talking about,
Say something about it.
yeah, nah. And like my man say, the door is open. In fact,
The door open.
yeah, nah.
The door open.
Man, first of all, in the Republican race, Trump is still leading. So, for people that be like, hey, why you always talking about Trump? Why you getting on Trump all the time? He is the leader in the Republican race, which means it's going to be two people left. He gonna be one of them. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Right. Well, it
So-
don't matter if it's two people or not. He gonna beat whoever the fuck is left.
It ain't like he motherfucking little Kevo down there that work on the trash truck. This is really important to talk about. He's the leader of the Republican Party in the race right now. Nobody even close. Come think of it.
Ain't that what I'm telling you? Ain't nobody gonna get close. The dude, look, the dude, his floor, what he's starting with, the lowest he is going is like between 47 and 50% of the party. So that's, this is half.
Mm-hmm.
You leaving the rest of the field is split up approximately 50%. And you got the people that's disenchanted that just ain't gonna vote. You got some that just don't say, fuck it, I'm not voting for Trump. I ain't vote if Trump the nominee, I'm not even gonna vote at all.
Okay.
So
I got a problem with those people too. Just like I got a problem with black people that say, "Oh, they all the same." I know they gonna my vote is used. It's the same thing. Like if 300 and how many people? 325 million
300
people.
and some million.
If each and one person was to vote, except for kids, of course, which would be 300 million.
Yeah.
That means you will get literally the person you want in office. You know what I'm saying? Like if everybody was to participate, really, you know what I'm saying?
That's why voter turnout means so much.
Right now, it's only going to the presidents. I mean, the people that had the most people out there voting. Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
It ain't the fact that everybody in America is voting, and then the winner is the reflection of the America, right? It's just whoever can get the most votes out.
Yeah, it's turnout. But you always got some people that will vote with a protest vote, you know what I'm saying? They don't like who the nominee is, so I'm gonna vote for the other motherfucker out of protest or whatever and shit like that. So you got, but you was talking about a dude that's within the party. He's starting to damn near half or better, because in some polls he got like 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55% of the party already.
Yeah.
So in some polls he more than half. Depends on what poll you're looking at, which poll you believe.
And people gotta be careful what they're looking at too, because some of the polls are like state polls is tighter, or some he like losing in some states. You feel me? So you gotta really look at the joints and see what you're looking at. The nationwide polls, he dominating for sure.
Actually, the nationwide poll don't mean shit. Actually, because it still comes down to state by state.
That's what I'm saying.
So all that shit about him leading nationally, that don't mean shit, and it ain't gonna mean shit in the motherfucker when you get to the general election, because it's still state by state.
That's what I said. Exactly.
So Yeah, you correct me. You gotta watch what polls you looking at, because even though he's smoking them in Iowa, some people got doing a percentage or 2 point better in Iowa than they doing in the national polls.
Exactly.
So you gotta look at what states coming up to vote and look at those polls and see. But even though he's smoking the motherfucker, he's smoking them in all polls.
Yeah, 55%.
It ain't damn shame.
So at this point, it's like, at this point, it's really like he's going to be the nominee. So when we do a profile on him, I think Tuesday, right? We do a profile. So
yeah,
when we profile him and all that stuff, man, you gotta understand he's not out of politics. You feel me? He's still involved, and not only involved, he gonna be the leader.
Yeah, he's well. I mean, he up until the day that he either lose the next election, he either lose the election, or if he win, leave office, he's the leader of the Republican Party. And he might even lose, and he still, it depends, because I got him losing, and I got him losing the House back too.
Think so?
Fuck yeah. I got him losing the House. The House is close. If and people ain't all this little dumb shit the Republicans doing right now, that shit gonna backfire on that ass. That dumb ass impeachment they trying to. What are you trying to impeach that man for?
Oh yeah, let's get to that for a minute.
I don't get that. And,
I forgot about that.
And you coming with a dumbass impeachment over something that Sunday. Ain't okay. Even if he did say discuss business with his son, that's his son. Who the fuck? What fucking father don't talk with their son and find out what's going on? How you doing? How you doing in business? How's your work coming along? Who the fuck don't do that? Do you think that Donald Trump don't talk with Don Jr., Eric, Ivanka? He want to fuck Ivanka, so you know he talked to her.
Loud.
He admitted he wanted to fuck Ivanka. That's some sick shit right there. You don't think he talked with Jared Kushner? Come on. When Trump was in the motherfucker in the White House, and this ain't innuendo, this is the fucking fact. The Trump organization and the Trump hotels made mad money off of government contracts. They was charging the military to stay in the motherfucking motel, in the hotels, whatever the fuck they is. When they left, Ivanka got all kind of motherfucking contracts overseas in Saudi Arabia, in China, and all kind of shit. Ivanka, when they left office, Jared Kushner left, and Jared Kushner and Ivanka got $2 billion from the fucking Saudis. You don't think Donald Trump know about this? They'll try to sweep that shit up under the rug and don't say shit about it. But you gonna talk about Hunter being on the board of Burisma? Well, when he was on the board of Burisma, and they'll even tell you Joe Biden was a former fucking vice president. He wasn't even in the office then. They're trying to impeach him for something they claim his son did. His son is a grown-ass man. If his son fucked around and got a gun charge, or he did something fucked up, he was peddling influence or whatever, which is not a crime. Because we know that the motherfucking Trump children, the whole fucking Trump family was peddling influence when Donald Trump was in the White House. So what the fuck? All of this is garbage. And you trying to sully that man's name. You're trying to throw dirt on his reputation. You're trying to throw something out there to make him look bad before an election. Even fucking Republicans say there's nothing there. It's nothing there. But you got a dumbass like Kevin McCarthy, in which it came out the other day that the day he sit there and announced the motherfucking impeachment inquiry that he was putting one in on Joe Biden, Trump was guiding the shit. He was on the throne, him and other Republicans, the Jim Jordans and the Matt Gaetz and all this shit. And the day before that, all this shit happened. Gaetz threatened his ass on the fucking floor to vote his ass out of the speakership.
Now, anybody don't know what's going on, right? Republicans put up send an inquiry into impeaching the president, right? Now, anybody walking around America right now has not have thought about impeaching Biden. I don't give a fuck who you are. You might be saying, that nigga old shit. But never in your mind you thought about impeaching, right? So therefore, that alone will tell you what this means. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out why they impeaching him. When you knew why they was impeaching, you knew why they impeached Trump. You knew why they impeached Clinton. Everybody knew what was going on. You felt it. You knew it. This now it's just like, huh? What is for what? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And this is so stupid. This is how stupid they are. One of the dummies, what dumbass broad went on was on Fox News the other day. It was it was Fox. It might be saying it was one of the news channels. It was one of the cable news stations. Did an interview. It was CNN, and they asked her. They say, "Don't you suppose to have evidence of a high crime or misdemeanor before you launch an impeachment inquiry?" Which is true. You have to have evidence before you do it. This dumb bitch says, we don't have the evidence. She basically said they don't have evidence. That is why they're launching an impeachment inquiry to find the evidence. No, you can't sit here and charge me with, or say I accuse me of robbing a bank. You don't have no motherfucking evidence, but you want to charge me anyway and say we'll find the evidence after we charge you. Don't work like that.
First term, improve healthcare for vets. In the Afghanistan war, gun violence reduction, American Rescue Plan, infrastructure law, and climate control, inflation reduction, and the first black lady on the Supreme Court. Now, out of all these things, what we getting impeached for again?
There's something, because allegedly, him and his son.
If you don't buy it, I forgot about Hunter.
Did some shady shit. But okay, now look, if Hunter did some shady shit over in China working for Burisma, which they still don't have no motherfucking evidence of that. If he did something, or the shit with the gun, whatever, he been charged with the gun. He been indicted on the gun charge. He been indicted on the gun charge that they didn't change the fucking law.
I think taking across state lines or something, right?
No. He something about,
he wasn't registered in the state he was in.
No, he falsified some shit on the gun registration, the gun license or something, and didn't say he was he had a drug problem or something.
Okay.
So So
everybody know when you gotta let people know that you had these illnesses or taking medicines and stuff like that.
But okay, if that's the motherfucking case, when dumbass Trump was in office, he made it easier for people with extreme mental illnesses to get guns. He relaxed that law.
True. People don't know that.
Yeah. And it's an addiction, a mental illness. Now, I mean, but
now the inquiry is going to focus on improper business dealing on the part of the president's son, Hunter Biden, and whether the president benefited from his son's business deals. That's it. And to me, man, it's like, man, I don't know what people be looking at, but like, if you think it's time to do this stuff right here, or clean environment, you know what I'm saying? Something other than this, it's like it's so much to do, bro.
Yeah.
But nobody can tell us that even if you feel Biden old as fuck, you can't tell me he done something to be impeachable. Nobody.
Look,
right? Nobody. Even Trump lovers can't tell you that.
This is the thing. When you have a man that in his first 2 years did way more than his predecessor did in his entire 4-year term that he was in office. When you're running up against a man who accomplished shit while he in office, and all that this dude did was manage to get impeached twice. He catching charge after charge, case after case after case. You are trying to muddy his name up the way your candidate's name is muddied up. And you're trying to do this, you're trying to connect something that his son may or may not did.
That's crazy.
You are sitting there. His son is a private citizen. Hunter Biden is a private citizen. Hunter Biden hasn't ever, or probably never will, work for the government. So whatever the fuck he did over in Burisma is his issue. Now, if Joe Biden had anything to do with it, Joe Biden was not in office at the time. So that means Joe Biden was a private citizen. They're not saying he was vice president then and blah blah blah. Bullshit. All this shit y'all talking about, y'all want to bring impeachment inquiries, and y'all want to force the prosecutor's hand and all this shit. All of this shit was done by two people who were private citizens. So whatever the fuck they did as private citizens, it doesn't matter. And you still don't have no evidence then. Now don't forget that just this week, and what he should have did was the right thing if they did this. Hunter Biden filed a suit against motherfuckers in the Trump administration who tampered with the laptop. They changed shit in the laptop. They changed documents that was in the laptop. They did all types of shit to the laptop. And he has filed suit this week. So we know, and we know from a lot of motherfucking hearings that they had on it, that the evidence that they had is bogus. Even the fucking whistleblower. They brought a whistleblower to DC that's supposed to have this motherfucking, we got the smoking gun, and found out he was a fucking criminal. What the fuck was he doing? He was dealing something. Mm-hmm. So you got this. You trying to sully that man's name, and I think people At least I hope people will see through that shit.
Nobody want the police come to their job and be like, man, you on the arrest. You be like, for what? You know what? Your brother was doing such and such and such. I'm like, what? I don't even know that nigga crackhead. What you coming fucking with me for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with me. I've been trying to get this nigga in the motherfucking program. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you locking me up for, nigga? What's wrong with you? Now, something we say we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure y'all up to date and informed with our black culture in the black countries around the world. You know what I'm saying? Now, so without further ado, we're gonna give y'all an update on the Haiti situation. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
Haiti is under the stress for sure. You know what I'm saying? The country Haiti, for anybody who don't know, that the president was assassinated. And right now you got complete chaos over there. You know? Now, as you know, as of now, there have been kidnappings, killings, sexual violence, criminal groups in Haiti. They in the capital. They running Port-au-Prince. They increased their dramatically since they increased their presence ever since the motherfucking start of 2023. Now the Haitian government has failed to protect the people, of course, because it's barely a fucking government. Imagine a country that's being basically ran by hoodlums, thugs, and criminals. They failing to protect their peoples from violence, the criminal groups, many of which are legal ties with senior political officials, economic actors, and police officials. Now think about that. You live in Haiti right now, right?
Yep.
The police, lawyers, government are now gang members, right? You really don't have nowhere to turn with this. Because you don't, if you talk to this police officer, you don't know if he tell this motherfucker or he overheard. He really, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's both.
It's tough, bro.
It's about survival and self-preservation because
Haiti's tough.
You know that the hoodlums over there, the thugs, the criminals, the gangs over there is taking over the country.
True.
And
exactly.
If you are Haitian, Haitian people, you know, you got to do what it is you got to do to survive. And then now that the Dominican Republic has closed up all the borders around that they had with Haiti. Shit, it ain't no getting out for some people. You know, the people that's left there.
Yeah,
They shut down all land, air, and sea borders with Haiti on Friday. This was the dispute over the construction of a canal.
Yeah.
On Haitian soil that taps into a shared river.
Now Kenya has offered to lead and provide 1,000 police officers for the multinational force. Now
that ain't enough.
United Nations, U.S., of course, France, Canada, members of the Caribbean community are concerned about the government should act urgently to support Haiti in overcoming its crisis and ensuring the domestic transition. Now, first of all, I'm disappointed in America on this shit right here, on the Haiti joint. Y'all gonna hear this every time we bring Haiti up. Because, and I'm for Biden then. He the president. There's no way that we should not be doing anything to the unrest. We talking about civil society. It's completely fucked up in Haiti, right? And you send heaven and earth to Afghanistan, all these fucking joints, right? But the black nations that's close to it, some of them can get to Miami if they can make it. You know what I'm saying? It's that close, right? that close to us, well, you don't move heaven, you don't do shit. The stuff y'all doing, we know y'all doing stuff underground. You got FBI over there. That type of bullshit. Okay, cool. But to me, that's more gathering information. If anything, you're not doing anything to stop anything over there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not coming over there seizing the airport. You're not coming over there and just stopping boats from going any fucking way. You're not doing anything, America. That's bullshit. I haven't heard them bring up the word. Now I'm gonna put a count on our fucking podcast. How long it take for bitch ass Biden to say the name Haiti. First of all, just say the name. Then tell us what the fuck you gonna do about it. Just have I even heard you say Haiti in a few months? Why not? I don't want to hear about Afghanistan. I don't want to hear about no motherfucking fucking ISIS. I don't hear about that shit no more. Fuck ISIS. All right? You got that now? Fuck ISIS. Haiti. It's gangs in there, baby. Innocent people run around getting robbed, murdered, raped. Kids can't even go to school. School? Really? The police officers and gang members? You call a lawyer? That's a fucking gang member? You can't call your fucking government? A few of them there waiting for your call? Really? How long can Haiti survive in that type of atmosphere, though? That's my thing. How long you think kids, women, can even function in this atmosphere, bro? It's hard for me to understand it. And picturing myself in there. This is like you're almost back in the fucking centuries where black people just didn't know what the fuck was going to happen the next day. That's what they living at. Like, to me, that's tough. United Nations, whoever the fuck. And it ain't all about Kenya going over 1,000 fucking police. Are you really? Really? What 1,000 police going to do? What is it going to do?
No, about nothing.
Are they even going to be there? What, people even notice they even in the country? 1,000? Stop. Don't do that. Y'all niggas need to get 100,000 troops together. All countries. I don't give a fuck which ones you are. Get your bitch asses over in Haiti. ASAP. America, you part of the problem too. Get your bitch ass over there. Canada, get your bitch asses over there. Shut shit the fuck down over there, niggas. Just like it do these fucking Iraq and all that bullshit. I want to see a bill flowing. Biden. I told you, boy. I want to see a bill flowing through a Haiti bill ASAP. I don't want to hear nothing else but Haiti. You know what I'm saying, dog? Until you leave, Haiti, motherfucker. Put a bill down for the border. Go over there. Take care of the hospitals. Shut that shit down. Send 100,000 troops over there. Get the UN involved. Another 100,000, 200,000 troops over there. Get this thing popping.
That's what the fuck the UN is for. The UN should have supposed to have sent fucking a peacekeeping force in there way before now. That's what the fuck. That's what the fuck the United Nations is for.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to send a peacekeeping force, humanitarian aid, and whatever else.
Gather information.
Yeah.
For example,
they're over there, but shit.
They said more than 2,000 people in the first half of 2023 kidnapped more than 1,000, sexual violence over 2,000, documented all over rape cases, bro. 200 suspected criminal members across the country, bro.
Okay, the UN stores parts of its humanitarian
200
stocks in the Dominican Republic. So you got the UN got shit over there.
Approximately
They
150
access to in the place of emergency in Haiti, where gang violence and growing hunger have increased the need for assistance. So you have the shit over there in the Dominican Republic, which is right next to Haiti. So why the fuck ain't you getting it over there?
We talking about 150 criminal groups operating in the fucking Port-au-Prince, bro. 150 different criminal groups. That's a gang. It's 150 gangs down there at the Capitol, my nigga.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Fuck yeah.
It's a problem because you have to with motherfuckers taking over the government, down there, and this is a big fucking problem. You have to figure out which motherfuckers you gonna side with, because you can't go over there and just put anybody in charge. And then you gonna have issues. So you have to
tough.
And you got 150 different groups. Shit. Well, they probably waiting on this half of them to kill the other half.
Well, we got the motherfucking G9 Alliance. That's basically the surrounding countries. But this has got way the fuck out of hand, for I'm concerned. They've just failing to protect their people. And of course, they're gonna fail to protect them because they've been infiltrated. So our hearts go out to everybody in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Kids, women, going through this situation over there. We here in America, DC, we're gonna keep pounding the motherfucking pavement to make sure Biden's wake the fuck up, get something done over the fuck there, ace the fuck sack, and stop playing. You know what I'm saying, dog? And that's how I feel about that, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But Haiti, Hoodviewpolitics for sure. Got your got everybody over that joint in our hearts and minds for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's about Haiti for sure. Yeah. I was watching something. Oh, this girl was on live stream, right?
Yeah.
So she say, I bet she do Uber, right? Now it's a black lady, about 41, 42 years old, right? She do Uber, and she picked up a guy in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
His destination was 2 hours away, which is further on the outskirts of Atlanta, right?
Yeah, that's a long way.
Now, she drives on there, of course. 2 hour ride. She get to talking to the dude. You know what I'm saying, dog? Rapping. You know how people do be in the car. You know, for 2 fucking hours. Now, eventually the white dude get around to, all right, we're about to come into my joint. You might have to want to let me out if it get too dark. Like that, right? Now, black girl like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I can see. I'm good. I ain't old, motherfucker. My eyes good. You know what I'm saying? When I just drop you off, I can just go get me something to eat, chill for a minute, you know, and then hit the road. So he's like, no, you might not want to chill around. You might want to just turn back around.
You might want to get the hell out of here.
So she was curious to say, what you mean? And lo and behold, he was living in a town which was called Sun the Fuck Down. Now, just right here is something for our black youth and black cultures. You know what I'm saying, dog? Need to know, especially if you live in these certain states. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Right.
Now, back when we was 1/5 of a fucking person, right? Which took us to a lot. That's a whole nother thing. We got the motherfucking the green book, so your ass can know where to go without getting fucking hung some fucking way.
Yeah. That.
We can get into that one day. So we got a lot we can get into, first of all. So this is just touching the surface. But it is definitely states that haven't overturned none of the sundown towns, is what they call sundown town. Now, let's just explain what that was. Meaning, if you're black, it's not the town you can be in with the sundown. They can hang you, they can fuck you, they can treat you like whores, and it's legal. You see what I'm saying? It's no jail. It's a sundown down law here, motherfucker. And if you're black, I can do what I want with you. It's like a mousetrap or something. You know what I'm saying? You get to drive. Damn, where am I at? Damn, shit, my phone died. God damn it. I'm just riding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you end up in a sundown joint? Not good at all. Now, you might be sitting there saying, that can't be still existing. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that it's a city, a town, a governor, a fucking senator that will allow you to be that goddamn racist. That if you're black, your time is up when the motherfucking dock hit, nigga. You know what I'm saying, dog? So I'm thinking, what are these states? What are the states that is still doing sundown? Now, stay with me, black people. If you in these states I'm about to name, please, get the fucking house. You know what I'm saying? Now, I just explained to you what sundown was, my nigga. All right? Now, the first state, Alabama.
Yep.
Now, we all know Alabama about as racist they get. If you want to look up a state, if you want to say, if a motherfucker came in from Canada, came in from Australia, it was like, well, can you explain to me what is a racist state in America? Alabama. Just go to Alabama. Talk to you later. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass to Alabama and you'll understand what's happening with that. You know what I'm saying? Alabama, first state. First of all, how can you live in Alabama and it's a fucking sundown? In your town. I don't even think half the niggas in Alabama even know that a nigga can hang your bitch ass when it's dark. Arkansas. California. Surprise, surprise. Right? Let me give you the states in California. Taft. If you're living in Taft right now, if it's dark, get the fucking house. Culver City. Burbank. California. Hawthorne, California. Hemet, California. What's this? Archer, California. If you live there, you know what the fuck how it's pronounced. You know what I'm trying to say. These are your states in California. Hemet, I said Hemet. That if your ass is there, Taft, in California, in this dark, they can do what the fuck they want. It's called sundown.
I don't give a fuck about motherfucking California. I'm trying to see what's up in Maryland.
Florida, Georgia, Illinois. Let's find the states in Illinois because there's a lot of black people in Illinois. So I want y'all to know here. And Illinois, Benton. You there? DeLand, Deerfield. Oh my God, Deerfield. They talking about putting a state in there. Son of a bitch.
I guess y'all won't have no motherfucking night games.
Kenilworth, Illinois. Granite City. Pekin, Illinois. Salmon, Illinois. Cesar, Illinois. Vienna, Illinois. If you're living in these states and you're black, if you're in El Dorado, Illinois, if you're there, it's a sundown town. If you don't know what a sundown town is, your black ass need to know. Or follow this podcast. We let people know about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? Indiana, Iowa. Now, some of these joints, Kansas, Kentucky, Maryland. Now, if you in Chevy Chase, write the fuck down in Maryland. That's a sundown state. If you in Washington Grove, write the fuck now in Maryland. That's a sundown state. If you in Silver Springs, Maryland, I'm repeating. So you just Everybody that's out there just like, don't even know this happening. If you in Silver Springs, Maryland, Silver Springs, that's a sundown state. Talk to me. Since I touched on Maryland, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit before I go further. What you think about the Maryland states?
Shit, I wouldn't be shocked, but I won't. I'm kind of shocked, but I ain't shocked because
I'm shocked with Silver Springs on it.
shit, I ain't shocked with Silver Spring. Shit.
I would think there's other states I would think would be on it.
I would have thought it'd have been some down in it'd have been Western Maryland. I think Washington is if I ain't mistaken, I think Washington Grove might be in Western Maryland. But the suburbs of the district, like Belmont, that's Chevy Chase subdivision. Chevy Chase,
Belmont?
Silver Spring, yeah. That's
I'm surprised. I was going out Silver Spring, not at night though. But I never thought about being a sundown state.
I mean, because Silver Spring got a black and a heavy Latino population out there. In Silver
It's heavy
Spring.
Latino, yeah.
Heavy Latino population out there. Chevy Chase is mostly white.
So now, if you're in Silver Springs, if you didn't know, that's a sundown state.
Yeah, they can go ahead, but I mean, the way the motherfucking police act out there, that don't surprise me.
That's crazy.
So
Nevada, New Jersey, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, New York. Let's see, if you're in New York, if you're in Cove Neck, see, I wouldn't even live in no Cove Neck, so I already know. Cove Neck, New York. That's a sundown state. Watch your fucking neck. Bronxville, New York. That's a sundown state. Watch your fucking neck. North Tonawanda. If you're there and you're black, Hispanic, get the fuck out of there. If it's dark, don't go outside. It's a sundown state. Now, obviously, nothing has been happening to these black people in these states, right? But little do they know, if they is dark outside, if a white motherfucker hang their ass from a tree,
they get away with it.
They don't know that they
They can get away with it because I mean it's a lot of outdated laws.
Oh my God. And it's not really out there. I don't think it's outdated. Because if you became governor tomorrow, would you make sure this shit is out of there? You'll be looking for some of this shit. Yeah.
A lot of people don't.
Some governors just let it be.
Because it was pointed out to me one time, and I looked shit up and found out it was true. That in the state of West Virginia, they got a law on the books that you can beat your wife. And it's legal to beat your wife on Sunday.
Say on Sunday.
You can beat your wife.
As long as on Sunday,
and you can look it up. You can look it up. You think bullshit and look it up. You can beat your wife on Sunday as long as it's on the steps of the Capitol building.
And another thing.
So it's laws like that.
These states right here, we're gonna start following each and one of these governors and senators, right? And we're gonna start putting these bitch ass niggas on watch and try to figure out why you still have a sundown state governor of Maryland. Now he knew. I give him that.
Hold tight.
We don't really have no senator, so I give you that.
You just had states just outlaw lynching.
Huh?
What was that state that just outlawed lynching?
Yeah, but if you're in New York, in New Jersey, you're not expecting this to be no fucking sundown state nowhere.
True. But look, it's what we say all the fucking time. There's a lot of shit that's hidden in these motherfucking law books it's on the books in these states that motherfucking people don't look at, don't look up, and don't know.
True.
And they'll have people that work for them and they come in the office and they won't even see what the statutes is and be surprised that some shit like a lynching law or a sundown law could still be on the books. A lot of people don't know. And until somebody brings shit, you know, until like you did, you came across something and then it piqued your interest, and then you went and looked and found out that was the case. A lot of people don't do that. And a lot of people hear that shit and it go in one ear and out the other, and it ain't no shit like that true. And it should be true.
Yeah, I was way disturbed off that. That's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. That can still exist in Maryland. Man, the way I can feel it in Maryland, it's some states that's way out in Maryland, it might can be still there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, it's
but Silver Spring,
look,
the fuck?
Let's do one thing straight.
Niggas go out to movies out there and stuff, man.
We live in Maryland.
Fuck.
And when you go, it's certain parts of the state, up in the western part of the state, and then in the eastern shore over that bridge, that is racist as hell.
Oh, hell yeah.
And if you can go up in parts of Hagerstown and Washington County and all that other shit, they racist as shit up there.
Hell yeah.
You can go down to motherfucking, you can go down and look.
I'm gonna find out who's Silver Spring.
Silver Spring is when you get out here in Montgomery County, PG County, Calvert County, Charles County, which are basically our suburbs of Washington, D.C. That's where you have a heavy minority population. And that's why we control the states as far as being Anne Arundel County too, as making this a reliable Democratic state. It's them about 5 counties that do it. Oh, and Baltimore, but that's not a suburb, but of DC. But that's where the Black, Latino, and all the population. Now you get to then you get down on the Eastern Shore, and you get up in Western Maryland, white in a motherfucker up there. So and you got some hillbillies.
Yeah, you expect that in Eastern Shore and all that. West Virginia.
Yeah, you could expect that.
Going away to Virginia and all that stuff. But
right.
I'm surprised with Silver Spring. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, it don't surprise me.
I'm shocked. Silver Spring got me, bro.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm surprised, but I'm not shocked.
Like Silver Spring? I used to be walking out there. I'm not knowing that this is a state that does this. Yeah. That's crazy. So yeah, you've been listening so far to this podcast. It is some states out there that still harbor the laws of when we was segregated and we was 1/5 of motherfucking humans. You know what I'm saying? And those states right there, when next podcast we're gonna have their motherfucking names of the governors, the senators, and councilmen that's in these states, right? And we're gonna start. First of all, we're gonna start pulling up their Twitter, whatever the fuck they got, right? And start asking them why is it still a shutdown, whatever fuck.
This ain't all racist shit, but I'll give you some laws. I'm looking at some say silly laws that are actually still laws in 2019. You got shit like you want to pawn your artificial limb, stay out of motherfucking Delaware. I mean, you got a artificial leg or something, and you want to pawn it, can't do it in Delaware. In Mobile, Alabama, they made silly string and snap pops illegal. You got California, you can't eat jumping frogs. Illegal. It's illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork in Gainesville, Louisiana. In Nevada, you can't use an X-ray to fit someone for shoes. I don't know how the fuck you do that? Don't mess with the Star Spangled Banner in Massachusetts. And you got simple shit like that. You can't buy a car on Sunday in Iowa. Spinning on the sidewalk is illegal in Lawrence, Kansas. You can't dance in a main bar unless they have a special amusement license. What the fuck?
Amusement license.
Okay, in Virginia, it is illegal to have sex out of wedlock. And they got a motherfucker, and the state slogan is Virginia is for lovers. But fornication, i.e. sex out of wedlock, is still technically a punishable crime in the Code of Virginia. Michigan, you can't get drunk on a train. Damn, you can't bother away minors in Pennsylvania, but the punishment is mine. So let's be clear. Let's be clear. Selling otherwise trafficking a child is super illegal in every state on the federal level. It is also an international human rights violation, but it is also punishable by law in the state of Pennsylvania. But it's only a first-degree misdemeanor. Basically, it's a slap on the wrist. So my question is, why bother with the law at all? Right. If a first degree, that's bullshit. This is wild. In Texas, you don't have to be present at your own wedding. How the fuck you do that? Man, this is wild.
Damn, you ain't gotta be present at your own wedding.
Right. So you
you probably can do what, some viral bullshit or some shit?
I mean, you can do, but
or send a
I know you can do.
Hold on, that doesn't even make sense.
Nah, it's you can do.
Unless you're already married, you just do the ceremony.
You can do it by proxy. Like if say like you in the military or whatever, you can have somebody stand in for you and shit like that.
I think I heard that before.
So you can do that.
So make sure everybody in these states know that it's still a sundown in all these motherfucking states. Be careful, man.
Yeah.
We named all the states that got a sundown. Sundown means if you're black, get your ass in the house.
Right.
Because they can hang your bitch ass real ASAP. And when it's dark. And they can't lock them up because it's the law. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny shit that you gotta know a lot of laws about us black people coming from so far as slaves, 1/5 of a person, that laws were being reflecting of that. And most of these laws are still in the book. You know what I'm saying? So in some of these states that's being overlooked in some of these laws, this podcast is gonna be in your ass from this point on. Alabama, Kentucky, Maryland, Silver Springs. Really? You got a sundown in effect in Silver Springs?
Yeah.
Really though? So who would councilman in Silver Springs? Governor, whatever the fuck. We after that ass. You better get rid of it. You know what I'm saying, dog? So that's our goal for this point on. You cannot have no sundown on your fucking books, bro. In 2023. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Won't accept it. Won't allow it.
Nah, you can't.
Won't do it.
There's some wild
Sundown? Mean Negro? Get your ass in the house? Really? No. Silver Springs? Get the fuck out of here. I'm shocked. Shocked. Not appalled, but shocked. You know what I'm saying? Now, yesterday, man, was it yesterday? Shit, I'm tripping. Our last podcast, we showed y'all the motherfucking that coach that was cussing out my man in the face, spitting in his face and all that shit, right? He had the nerve to have a motherfucking apology tour. And let's hear a little bit of this shit, bro. Now, first of all, y'all seen the video of him spitting all in his face, telling him, fuck you, bitch. What you gonna do? You a pussy.
The time to take accountability for my actions that occurred earlier with a player, and, Mr. Elvin Day. My actions today were very, very unneeded, disrespectful, and wasn't a. I hold my players in high accountability for the way they act, and I need to be held in the same standards. And at the moment, I feel that I let my team down, my coaches down, and our program down for the actions that I displayed earlier this afternoon. Moving forward, I am going to be suspending myself till further notice, holding myself accountable for the way I acted to my team and my coaches. And I'm going to do what I can to seek mentorship on myself to be able to become a better coach and mentor to my players so that I can make sure that this never happens again.
Wait. Let's stop it right here for a minute. All right, I'm gonna let you go first. Because I might be long-winded on this.
Go ahead.
I might be long-winded on this.
Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Right. First of all, the fact they got the man sitting there beside him is disturbing, first of all.
Right.
First of all, if that's my son, he's not sitting beside your bitch ass. You screamed all this, you spitting in his face, telling me he's a bitch ass nigga and all this. You think he about to sit beside you while you apologize to Not him, but the fucking whoever you talking to. Really? We're not doing that, bro. So you gonna sit your white ass by yourself. My son ain't sitting there like that. He ain't doing that, bro. I'm sorry. I can't let that happen.
Man, damn.
Sitting right beside you and you fake apologizing. Nobody want to hear that shit.
He wouldn't be sitting there any motherfucking way because I've been whooped his ass by now.
How can you let?
Yo, I cannot believe these short.
No, what I'm saying is, how can you let? I don't know. It's just hard for me to imagine seeing that video. He's spitting in my son's face, calling him all types of bitches. But I let him sit up there at the table with him. Like,
no, they ain't no sitting at the table.
Nigga do that.
My son wouldn't be sitting at the table with him. He wouldn't be sitting at the table anyway because I've been whooped his ass.
ASAP. But again, all right, let's play this joint for the audience that didn't see that what happened, right? But it's just curious to me as y'all watch this, right? Explain to me. All right, let's let everybody watch it first, then. Yeah. Somebody needs some help on this one, right? I need everybody to explain to me, first of all.
Like the gambles. You got me.
John, shut the door, bro.
Real talk. You want to be a gangster? Let's do some gangster. Let's go. Get up. Let's go. I want to blow your so bad you. You a bitch. You a bitch.
I never told no one.
You a bitch.
I never told no one.
Go call your mom and tell her that. Come on, get up.
Coach, no.
Get
Oh, see, no, that was the point right there. Y'all supposed to jump his ass.
Coach, I never told no one.
You didn't say that?
I wasn't there. Actually, Malachi.
You didn't say that? Man, get the f out of here. Get the f out of my life. Go. You got me f***ed up.
You got me fucked up.
Oh, this is old pocket too. I don't know how.
You want to be a gangster until it's time to do gangster. I like this. I'm cut like that. I'm cut like that.
You like that, Coach?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, I don't know where it might be.
You want to put words in my mouth? Then go out there and confront them.
All right.
Hold on. Could you understand what Young was saying? He kept saying he didn't say something. You hear that?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to understand what's happening here.
I'd have seen that video. I'd have been down there. I'd have been on his ass like stink on shit.
It's just hard for me to understand what's happening. What did we do? What? Why would everybody sit around? What's happening
They should have jumped
here?
his ass.
That's what I said. It's like it's hard for me to. What's really going on here? Like, how is everybody sitting around letting them do that and nobody's saying, all right, that's enough of this shit?
Right.
Like, that means everybody around there was with him.
Yeah,
all right, this is how I read the room, right?
He was saying, the coach was saying something about putting some words in his mouth. So what is he saying? Shorty said something, lied on him or something, or said something. He said something that he say he didn't say or whatever fuck. But
like I'm saying, reading the room though, he was doing all that, but everybody was just chilling, which tells me everybody's with the coach, right? And whatever he was doing and saying, everybody agreed with him. You feel me?
This mic on? All right. Ain't shit. Right. Oh, but then, yeah, that's what he was just saying. You want to be a gangster or something?
Yeah.
You got him fucked up. You putting words in my mouth. Okay. Well, what's the shorty say?
And it's like everybody else was just with him too.
Yeah, and everybody else is just sitting around looking at this.
What was that? Yeah, it's just like something missing with this. And then for the fact that let's talk about him for a minute. How can you sit there and let him do that?
Right.
Really though?
I would have I would just.
I think the second time he got my face and said, "Fuck, you was a bitch, whatever fuck."
Yeah,
that would have been the joint.
That would have been it. I'd have clubbed his ass, or if I didn't feel it,
there's no way.
If I didn't feel as though I could whoop him at that age,
you would have jumped on him regardless.
I'd have
because you expecting everybody to stop.
I'd have got the fuck up. I'd have clubbed his ass or something. Then I'd have got the fuck up, went home, told my pops.
I wouldn't have sat there like that. No,
I'd have walked.
I probably would have just left out. Yeah.
I mean, at that age, and him being
he's 44.
Coach, yeah. And he was a young, he looked like he about, I guess he was
like 17, 16 to me.
Yeah, I thought he was like 15 years, 15, 16, or whatever. But I'd have went home and been like, hey, Pops, man, I got a problem. I need
this
you to
nigga's
have
dumb.
This motherfucker to call me, cuss me out, call me all kind of bitches, talk about go tell my mama and all this other shit. That's when I would have fucking clubbed his ass. Go tell my mama. What the fuck you mean? Go tell
I
my
said
mama.
you
gonna do? My mama come down here, you gonna do something to my mama or something?
He had a lot of trigger.
Fuck you.
He had a lot of trigger words in that joint.
Yeah.
Like I said, that second time he got my face and said you was a bitch and all that. That was
bitch with it. Because look.
Ain't no way in hell your ass can step to me like this, bro.
Let me explain something to y'all
with
out
you?
there. And I've been trying to explain this shit. I even try to explain to my dumb ass nephew because they use that word freely. Let me tell you something. And y'all need to know this. The most dangerous word in the motherfucking English language is bitch. Is to call another man a bitch.
You best believe it.
The graveyard is full of motherfuckers who hauled off and called another dude a bitch. Countless people that got banged in the mouth for calling another man a bitch. Bitch will get you fucked up.
It would.
That word will get you killed. That word will get you fucking paralyzed. That word will get your ass knocked out.
Yes, it will.
And to sit there and evidently Coach talking about he a gangster.
What was that? What?
Right. He talking about he a gangster.
I'm about that life.
You're not about that life. What? You're not about that life because I'm telling you. What? For you to sit there and haul off and call that youngin all kind of bitches in his face, dude, use a bitch. Use a bitch.
Just help me understand what is happening right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too many people sitting around watching them do this. So it's like,
right, and it's like,
what is that about?
It's like he just wanted to. He was using youngin to play his thug card or something.
No bullshit. I'm about that, nigga.
I'm about that. You're not about that.
What?
Because if Youngin would have did what he was supposed to do, and he should have brought his father down there, and then you should have, because if I was his father, you would have found out real quick if you about that life or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say nothing.
Because I wouldn't even say nothing. I would have just came to the door, and I'd have straight banged you in the mouth.
When he talked to no principal, nobody.
I ain't talking to
everybody.
Nobody.
Be like, who you? What's
I'm
your name?
coming in. The only thing I'm gonna say is, where the motherfucker at? If I don't see you, if I come in the door and I don't see you, I'm gonna be like, where the motherfucker at?
Yeah, ASAP.
Well, he's down in the gym. Okay, I'm going down to the gym. I'm knocking you the fuck out.
Yeah,
I ain't saying shit.
I don't get that, bro.
I'm gonna have as much respect for you as you have for my kid when you call my kid all kind of bitches.
He had to wipe his face off, the spit off his face.
And you threatened, and you basically told him, you basically threatened his mother when you told him to go tell your mama. Now you don't tell a motherfucker to go tell nobody.
Okay.
Unless you plan on doing something that somebody.
Maybe that's some shit that he told his mother something then.
Right. And
maybe tell him, mom, hey, look, mom, he doing too much in whatever.
Yeah, and mother might cuss him out.
Or went some motherfucking way and told on his ass. He probably was in trouble for whatever the fuck it was. He probably came back. Who was that? It was him. He told his mother.
He told his mother.
That's why everybody else was sitting there like, man, yeah. I heard you told him. You know what I'm saying? That's why the feel of the room is the white boy is on everybody else's side. You feel me?
Yeah. Like everybody sit there and sold Youngin out. And he probably been going on.
He must have snitched on something. Yeah.
See, he one of them motherfucking
But he kept saying it wasn't me.
Yeah, he one of them motherfucking coaches that they like to yell and scream and cuss and
I think he's doing something.
And say all kind of foul shit
I swear
out
to God, if I'm 16, 17, I don't care.
Oh yeah.
That second time he got in my face and called me whatever the fuck he said, I would just try to reach in his throat.
Oh yeah. I ain't play that shit. When I was 16, 17, I was
already, hell yeah. I would hit him. I would hit him.
Oh yeah. I was already off the hook by then.
He would have been hit with the elbow.
He been hit.
It's real. I don't get how main man sat there. I don't give a fuck how old he is. I don't even think my son 12 can sit there like that.
Nah. Fuck no. I don't play that shit.
Nobody can actually sit there while a white man screaming and spitting in your face and calling you bitches.
Right.
Jesus.
And then after I jumped in his ass, I would have had one of my ignorant uncles come up to that motherfucking school and fuck you up.
Yeah. ASAP.
In front of everybody.
Damn.
Shit, fuck. Tough. It's you know. And then you see he had a room full of little black kids and shit, and he was flexing. That's what the fuck
something was going on there. Yeah.
He was flexing.
Maybe later on we find out what was going on, but he still ain't had no right to do what the fuck he did.
What he did was that was kind of foul there.
Okay, fuck. What tough? Whatever you doing, you ain't my father, first of all. And if my father do that, I have a problem. You feel me?
Like, come
on, man. You can't get in my face spitting and shit. Tell me, bitch. Come on, do something. Do something.
Do something. Don't tell your mama that.
What? Okay, the next time. See, like I said, after he said that, the next time he got close,
what?
I swear to God, elbow something would have been crashing in his ass, bro.
That's when I'd have pulled my phone out. I'd have been like, go tell my mom, hey.
I would thrash him.
Hey, mama. This motherfucker down here cussing me out, calling me all kind of bitches and shit. I would thrash him. And told me to tell you. My mom would have been like,
he would have whipped my ass that day, bro.
Yeah, he had to.
He would have whipped my ass that day. Because that second get in my face spit joint.
Nah, we not going there.
No, man ain't gonna sit there and just wipe it. Nah. See, I'm not wiping. Nah. I'm jumping down your ass on that one, boy.
And all you little punk ass, and all you my little punk ass boys that sit there and watch that shit.
What was that about? That meant to me is the most curious part of this whole video is what was happening with all these people sitting there.
Because I'd have been like, hold up, man, that's motherfucker like that.
Like, bro, the fuck wrong with you? Why you gonna talk to me like that? Yeah.
Man, I'd have been like, fuck this motherfucking team.
Yeah, like, bro, you can't talk to him like that, bro.
Punch this motherfucker in his face. I got your back.
And plus, he's looking at everybody like, help me type look. Like, I ain't doing it. Y'all gonna say something? Do something like.
That's probably why he's sitting there, because everybody, somebody in that room sold him out.
Exactly.
That's what somebody in there.
Exactly.
One of his boys or motherfucker on that team.
That's what's happening.
Was butt smooching the coach.
Exactly.
And like he said, the coach kept saying, he said it a couple of times, you won't put words in my mouth. So
he went and told somebody
something that he did that was he did some funky foul shit.
Exactly.
And he said something that wasn't right. And Young was feeling
probably
some
told his mother or something.
Yeah, that's why he said, go tell your mama.
Tell your mama that. Yeah.
That's what he meant.
Because she already went and told him something. Yeah. Tell your mama that.
Right.
I'll beat your ass in here. Tell your mama that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'd have told more to my mama.
Man, I swear to God, he would have killed me and he had to whip my ass in there.
Oh, no.
That second spin in my face, ain't no way in the fuck you would have got that close, Joe.
Oh, fuck no.
You tripping. Tripping like shit, man. But before we get out of here, though, I don't know if you've seen this 3-year-old when look, man, the worker, this in Ohio, right? Mm-hmm. And it's a school worker. Grabbed 3-year-old. Let me see, can I find it?
You find that.
And the 3-year-old ran away from him, ran down the hallway. This nigga ran up behind the joint. Bruh, who used to do that joint? British Bulldogs. Was it British Bulldogs? Where they just grab you by your head and shake your back from the back pocket and you just fall back like that?
I've been there.
It's a lot of them now when I think about it, they used to do that. But it's more of a group that used British Bulldogs. With some niggas that do like that. Damn! The two bushwhackers.
Oh.
They used to do that too.
Put your loot.
Yeah, bushwhackers. But right here, we're going to watch this motherfucker. Watch how he grabbed a little 13, little kid.
Now, the former school worker was taking the 3-year-old to the restroom.
Bring your ass
when
here.
the toddler broke
Fuck
free
wrong
and
with
ran
you?
off.
Now get your
Video
dumb
shows
ass
the man
up.
chasing the child and then smacks him on the back of the head.
Come here.
Then he picks
Man,
him
that
up
was damn near
by
like a
his
horsepower attack.
ankles and walks him
Look
back.
how he grabbed it though, bro.
Look at this.
His
The parents
ass
say
whooped.
they
Bruh,
didn't find
I
out
will
about the incident until the
fuck
Child
him
Protective
up.
Services
He
office.
keeps saying stuff will hurt somebody. Hey, bro, my thing is, if I see this, right? 3 years old, my nigga, my son, my daughter, 3? 3?
Oh man, I'd have been in process in the night because his ass would have got fucked up some kind of bad.
Nigga, we talking about 3 though. Watch how he run behind him.
I'd have fucked around and killed him.
Watch this shit. Watch how he run behind him. Watch this
Now,
shit.
the
Come here.
former school worker was taking the 3-year-old to the restroom. That's
You
when
didn't
the
even try
toddler
to stop
broke
me.
free and
Smacked
ran
in the
off. Video
head.
shows the man chasing the child and then smacks him on the back of the head.
Come here.
Then he picks him up by his ankles and walks
Hey,
him
bro.
back down.
Look how he
the hall.
picked the
Look at
child
this.
up,
The
though.
parents say they didn't find out about the incident
By
until
her
the Child
feet.
Protective Services office told them about it. But here's the other deal here. The school had initially
By
said
her
it was taking
feet.
the 3-year-old to the rest. Was
Come
taking
here.
the 3-year-old to the rest. Now, the former school worker was taking the 3-year-old to the restroom when
Come
it
here.
hit ground.
Yeah, you
Now, the
know,
former school worker was taking the 3-year-old to the restroom when the
Damn.
toddler
Oh,
broke free
that
and
baby
ran
hit her
off.
face on the floor.
Video
Too. I ain't
shows the
see
man
that.
chasing the child and then smacks him on the
She
back of
damn
the
sure hit
head.
her face on the floor.
Then he picks him up
She might
by
have lost
his
a tooth. That one.
ankles and walks
see,
him
motherfucker-
back
Oh,
down
not to
the
pick
hall.
up by
Look
the
at this.
ankles.
The
Nah.
parents say they didn't
You
find
could
out
really-
about
you
the
could
incident
really
until the
get some
Child
damage.
Oh my God. That was disturbing, my nigga. I will. Oh my God. We done seen 2 incidents where we just run to that spot. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
And I know you done seen the shit the nigga the NBA dude Kevin Porter Jr. beat the shit out the WNBA girlfriend.
No.
Man, he beat all the shit out of this girl. He choked her out. She got a fucking broken vertebrae in her neck. He left a gash over her eye. I mean, he fucked her up.
I had no love for niggas that put their hands on girls.
And
I'm sorry, bro.
He beat her so bad. He didn't start. Only reason
No excuse.
he stopped beating on her is because she ran out into the hallway and she was bloody from head to toe.
That's sad.
Dude, and that's one thing I say about the NFL. All the motherfucking, you just gotta be, a motherfucker's gotta make an accusation. And especially if it's some shit like this where she was bloody and you done broke her, no more. And you broke a vertebrae in her neck.
Yeah, they done.
Your ass is through.
They not. No,
You
you're
ain't
just
seen,
not even on no.
man,
You're not even on a joint where they can pick you up.
You ain't
just
seen
nobody.
You ain't seen Ray Rice on the field since.
You just nobody. Yeah, he ain't on the You know what's that called? The joint where they can go pick people up. He never on the list.
Yeah, but see in the NBA,
Kaepernick never on the list.
Right, but you see this nigga Kevin Porter Jr. He ain't been suspended. He ain't been put on an exempt list or nothing. You know what Houston is trying to do? Houston is trying to trade him, and they offering him. They offering a first round pick to somebody to take him off their hands. Dude, y'all supposed to suspend this dude. And look, when the shit come down and the shit true and whatever the fuck, dude, you never play ball again. You never play for my team again
at all.
No,
in the league, for real.
Then it's like Kevin Porter's history of felony assault, violence, and altercation in the strip club. So he just go around whooping ass.
We appreciate, man. We appreciate everybody a whole lot, man. That tune into us on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, wherever you find us at, man. Instagram, Facebook group. We appreciate it a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave us a message. Try to come in on, catch us live, come in on our live screen. We'll send you the link. You come in. If you disagree with anything we're saying, we appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying, dog?
That's how.
But it was a black motherfucking teenager that got suspended for wearing his lock, bro.
See,
before we get out of here.
Now, didn't we go through all of this when we passed the Crown Act? And those of y'all who know don't know what the Crown Act is, the Crown Act means that people cannot be discriminated against on the basis of wearing natural hair, dreadlocks, braids, or whatever.
Exactly.
You can wear your hair the way you want it. And people was being discriminated against. It's like the time that boy, that little wrestler dude, they made him cut his locks off before his match. I'd have been fired the fuck up.
This is in junior. He a junior at Barbers High School in Mount Bolivar. What is that? He went around. He had it in a ponytail at first. They suspended him and told him he can't come back and go to alternative school. Wow.
Now you ain't gonna tell me how to wear my motherfucking hair.
Wow. What is the problem with them wearing a hair like that though, yeah? What does it got to do with you? I'm confused.
Right. Look,
why? What do you got to do with anything?
I remember one time in motherfucking Smithfield. Now you remember when I was at Smithfield, my braids was down past my shoulders. Them motherfuckers tried to tell me I need to cut my shit.
For real?
Y'all motherfuckers have lost your fucking mind. If I cut my shit, that's what that fucking hair net was for. As long as I get my shit under the hair net, you kiss my ass.
Damn, what's the point of making somebody cut this shit in school, though? It's right. Like, it's irrelevant. That's around food. It's irrelevant right now. It's like, why you care? A woman can come in with all her hair out like they normally do. Why you care? If it's a dude,
I mean,
this shit is stunning to me.
That shit, because it goes back. I mean, it goes back in the day, you know, especially in the 60s and 70s, where you know, an afro was a sign of the Black Power movement.
True.
And you know, natural hair. Okay, why do you be out with y'all hair natural? Shit, y'all motherfuckers get up in the morning, shake it, and walk out
spray water in it, bitch, and keep walking.
Spray water in it, but use some aqua net and stiffen that shit up and keep it moving. Okay. A black woman get braids or whatever the fuck. That was the same shit we was talking about a few months back when Michelle Obama said, you know, she didn't.
Oh yeah, I'm mad at her about that shit. She ain't wear natural
hair because of the, you know, I guess the blowback, because of the blowback would have caused.
And she feel good about wearing her natural hair now. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But she didn't do when she was in office. Because I mean, I understand where she was coming from because I remember the fucking uproar when that man wore a tan suit.
I think once you're in that type of position, just push the envelope, do your thing.
Yeah, I think
at least the second term. First term, maybe I'll get you.
First term,
that second term, unload.
Like I said, you know, like me,
be black as fuck.
I had these motherfuckers down all the time. It was certain things that couldn't go on in the first term, but you could get away with it in the second term because that's your second term in. Fuck you. I ain't got another term in me. So that was the way I feel it, and I agree with you totally on that. If she wanted to wear, you know, like it was when the time she had her hair done and she had them bangs, everybody was loving the bangs. Oh, you should have fucking, if you came back with the bangs, you should have came back with some braids if you felt like it.
She wear that shit now a lot.
Yeah.
Damn, you should have been wearing that shit. You should have got an African. You should have hit a spot in every state just to get African styles or whatever the fuck kind of styles. You should have made the styles like that. She had her opportunity and she blew it. That's the only thing. To me, she did everything else.
The way she dressed,
with the clothes.
The way she dressed.
She wouldn't do it. Her thing with the clothes, she did that with her clothes.
She did it with her hair.
She wouldn't do it with her hair.
She did it with her hair, and the way her hair was styled to a certain extent.
It was the white people styles, though.
She didn't. Well, I mean,
once you press it, then you trying to do white shit.
I mean, well, all black women do that.
Once it's just straight and all that, that's white shit.
All black women do that.
She should have came out with locks, braids, twist. Go to African gallery here in LA or whatever the fuck and get it done. Let everybody know. Put this shit on whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? She should. It was her opportunity to expose black people for real.
I mean, yeah, she
dropped the ball on that.
She could have, but she
could have used her hair. She did it with the outfits. She did it with outfits. She did it with clothes. Generation,
she did it from head to toe for real because
she admitted she didn't do what she wanted to do with her hair.
She could have. If she wanted to, I think she should have went ahead and did it. Even if she didn't want to, I think she should allow Malia or Sasha to do it. Even if she didn't being in her position, she said, "Well, I'm first lady. I'm not gonna push that envelope."
Oscar did too, yeah.
I think if Malia or Sasha wanted to do it, I think they should have been allowed to do it, and that'd have been cool too, because I mean they was as much out there as she was, so that would have still been a statement. But it would have been a bigger statement if she had did it. It was like when Tamara Hall, the morning Tamara Hall came on the Today Show with her natural hair, her hair undone and natural, and they was like, it was a big thing. Like, damn, Tamara Hall came on the Today Show. Did you see Tamara Hall this morning? She had her hair natural. She ain't had no chemicals on. She wasn't processed. It wasn't nothing. She had no wig on. She just had her natural hair, and she was looking good too. And it was a big thing. And sisters were like, "Goddamn right." So hey, maybe in the second term, maybe Kamala might do it.
True. She ain't doing it now though. So
no, she gonna do it now.
Yeah, I think the first lady dropped the ball with that. I think Obama did a lot, but he dropped the ball on the culture thing too. He did a little bit of barbershop stuff, but
fuck that nigga shit was always tight.
Yeah, he did a little barbershop.
That shit was always tight.
Matter of fact, he did go on people's barbershops here.
Shit.
I don't remember her
look,
doing braids.
I'm gonna tell you,
locks and going to
if he was going to that motherfucking barbershop that they usually go, well, they usually fly him off, because when Bill Clinton was in office, it was a big thing about he paid his barber $400 every time he came and cut his hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet you best believe Raheem was going in there to cut the dude Obama's fade. He didn't wear no fade. He wears his hair like I wear mine. I just wear regular.
Yeah, just a regular joint.
I wear no fade. But I think I give her some leeway, being she being the first. But I think it was the next black lady that go up in there. I think you gonna have to bust out there one day with some braids. With some braids all the way down to your ass.
You know? Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate everybody though. Every night tuning in to us Tuesday nights. This Friday night for sure. We sneak in extra night. So check us out each and every Tuesday night live. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here. You got something to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, stay the fuck out of Florida. And y'all be cool out there. Y'all be cool out there. Because COVID is going up. Time of year is never about to change now. About to be the flu, COVID, and pneumonia. Flu shot. Yeah, you get a flu shot, a pneumonia shot, and all that
shit. Flu shot, pneumonia shot, and motherfucking, what's that, COVID-19, COVID-20.
I ain't getting no more COVID shots. I already had 3 of them motherfuckers.
Have fun with your boy.
I had 3 of them motherfuckers. They talking about a motherfucker need to get this new shit wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's shot up.
No, flu shot. And peace. Hell yeah. I'll probably get that when I go back to the doctor next month.